We're live
2,
now.
1, 0, -1, -2, -3.
Just put my gum. Is Mike gonna be able to pick up me chewing my gum?
You should be okay. Can you pick that off my new floor? You got pockets.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's in my pocket.
Should keep the
Don't tell me you have high enough standards to not put your gum in your pocket. Do you?
I'm not putting my gum in my pocket.
Do you put gum in your pocket?
Yep.
Thank you. Thank you. It's not that hard.
I mean, I wrap it in tinfoil first.
No.
Yeah.
The
Really?
thing that it came with.
I just
I put it in my pocket before I chew it.
Really? You guys are so weird.
Okay.
I don't chew gum.
Ready? Audio sync.
Woo!
Yeah, it's gonna be like a woo waveform. Very nice. Hello everybody, welcome to Green Shirt Games. Today we're going to talk about an event that happened over the weekend. We're all so excited. It was E3.
Monday's not the weekend.
What? Monday is not the weekend.
Yeah, that's true. It happened like
Yeah,
Sunday night and yesterday.
it's true. Okay, we're also excited to talk
Start
about
over.
What?
Start over.
Why would we start over?
Because you mess it up.
Why?
Why?
Because you mess it up.
It's like Mr. Simmons always taught us to ask. Why?
The math
I
teacher?
never
Yeah.
had him.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Remember Mr.
There-
Simmons?
No.
Nope.
You don't? Who?
No.
I don't
Was there
remember.
First
was
dog.
there Mr. Simmons in elementary school?
And well, yeah, he was a 4th grade teacher at what's the name of their school?
Staying over
PS 118.
Yeah, PS 118.
Yeah.
I remember
I don't.
that.
I know.
4th grade teacher at PS 118, Mr. Simmons.
I don't remember his
Cool,
name.
great.
I remember he was
Yay!
that teacher.
Anyway, Hey Arnold game got announced. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Wouldn't that be crazy?
That would be crazy. It's like,
It's like-
that wouldn't even make sense.
Hey Arnold skin for Splatoon.
I've actually never played. I haven't played Splatoon yet. Okay, anyway, E3.
Heard some mess.
Pretty big stuff happened. We were just talking about maybe I don't know if it's not the biggest one necessarily, but it's like one that everyone's been waiting for a long time. Finally announced a Final Fantasy VII remake.
I'd say that's probably
Yeah.
the thing. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
besides
Yeah.
backwards compatibility on the Xbox One.
I would say it's like they're different kinds of announcements.
Yeah.
One's like, hey, you get to make use of more software. The other's like, we're gonna make way better software.
But they both handed out boners pretty well. So.
Yeah.
Sony and Microsoft had
Yeah.
very good conferences,
Yeah.
as did Bethesda. Ubisoft and EA.
Ubisoft was pretty good. No, Ubisoft was okay, but EA's
They're
was something
they're
else.
trying.
I do give EA credit. Like, I actually like EA as a company better than Ubisoft.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think Ubisoft doesn't get enough shit for the egregious shit that they do.
Right. Well, people will pick a company. Oh, by the way, can you set a timer so we don't run over?
I can.
Just set it like for like 35 minutes. That'll be a good ballpark.
Yeah.
It's people always don't align themselves with companies. Like I'm guilty of with Nintendo. I think a lot of people are with Nintendo, but like they can do these terrible things, and they're like, yeah, it's Nintendo. It's okay.
I
Whatever.
know I was friends with a child.
How did you not know that? It was pretty obvious.
He's squatting in his chair.
Yeah.
He's basically L right now.
Oh yeah.
Ah.
That's what. Yeah.
But you don't have your shoes off, so it's different.
I'm totally different from now.
Yep.
Cool.
I noticed that when I play video games like this, like on a computer.
Wait, you actually play games like that?
Yeah. I don't know if it's a position or what, but it feels it's more comfortable.
So E3
Yeah.
press conferences. We had Bethesda,
Yeah.
Sony,
Microsoft,
Microsoft,
Nintendo.
Ubisoft, EA,
Nintendo.
Nintendo, and Square Enix. A lot of
And-
conferences this year.
Yeah.
And
Lots
still
of
one
stuff
more.
shown.
Still one more later.
Yeah.
PC.
Yeah, the
right?
PC one was
Okay.
tonight.
Yeah, whatever.
But
Look at Valve announce. I mean,
Valve can announce a lot of
oh,
crazy fucking
I'm
things.
sorry. Well, I guess it's.
you
Left
weren't
4
even
Dead.
being facetious, were you?
No, I wasn't.
Left 4 Dead 3, Portal 3, and
Half-Life
Half-Life 3.
I guess those things are so far out of my mind as reality anymore.
Team
I'm just like,
Fortress
They
3.
just don't like making trilogies, apparently.
Yeah.
They don't like making a third game.
Here's a picture where it's Gabe Newell at like a McDonald's, and he's like, he shows him like it's like a chicken sandwich is number 3, and he's like staring at it. She's like, what do you want, sir? Just say it. Can you say it?
That's awesome. Doom looked really good.
Yes.
Do you think
Doom did look good.
Doom looked. It's like
Yeah.
it's Doom, but it's like old Doom.
Are you
It's
worried?
not-
Are you worried that it's gonna do like the same thing that happened to Duke Nukem?
No, not at all. Duke Nukem had a 10-year development cycle and was just completely out of touch because Duke Nukem is just a character that nobody likes anymore because he was like 90s, like he was satire for the 90s.
But Tyler,
Wait a minute.
he's got balls of steel.
Wait a minute. You talk about Duke Nukem or Sonic?
They're
Ooh.
pretty much the same character.
Along with Lobo, if you read comics.
Who's Lobo?
He was like a space bounty hunter, but he was like the same idea as Duke Nukem.
Oh.
And they actually just recently rebooted him, and he's like Edward from Twilight.
What?
Yeah, people are like,
how
pissed.
so? Like he looks like Edward?
Yeah,
Oh.
like he's skinny and like people. I don't think he's actually like Edward, but people are pissed. They don't like him, and he cut off.
still look like Rob Zombie?
Lobo's head. No, like he's skinny and like
Wait.
doesn't look
So
anything
he's in the
like
same
Lobo.
universe as the other Lobo?
Yeah, even though like he was supposed to be like the new 52 version, but the first issue of his comic he cuts off old Lobo's head. And he's like, you're a fake. Fuck you. Throws him away. And a lot of people were pissed off.
Oh, cool.
So
Games, Doom.
Yeah.
It looks really good, like old school Doom. Like
That's
if they
Andrew.
just took Doom 1 and 2.
Face palm, double face palm.
And it's like we're never gonna get through this. They're just
Well, we got-
they just keep going off on
we got
tangents. I know.
32. That's what we do. It might just be called premature tangents.
Green shirt, sometimes games.
But you didn't see the demo for Doom, right?
I
That's
didn't,
what you said.
no.
It is gory as fuck.
Yeah.
Really?
Like it's
yeah.
it's a balls to the wall old school shooter. You get all your guns, like you don't just get two. You get a full fucking wheel of here's your BFG, here's your chainsaw, here's your shotgun, here's your super shotgun, and there is a difference apparently. But like every enemy's going down like one or two shots, and you can fucking go up and melee them, and their executions like you just fucking rip a dude's head off, or take his foot and plant it in his face. That's
Yeah.
something that actually happened.
He grabbed his foot and tripped him as he fell on his back, and then took his foot and just smashed his head in with it. It was
Creativity.
interesting. Yeah.
I
Remember
haven't
one
seen.
where he ripped the head in two?
Yeah.
And there was
There's
a chainsaw.
Yeah, the
Well,
chain.
you can't have Doom without the chainsaw.
But it was sweet because it wasn't like one animation over and over. There was at least like 5 or 6 different chainsaw animations. I mean, it'll get repetitive eventually, but it's better than having one.
Yeah.
Just the same thing, but yeah, it looked so good, so
That's
beautiful.
Is it what's that? Is that Xbox?
So that was Bethesda's.
Yeah,
that was Bethesda opened with it.
Nope. Nintendo exclusive.
Oh wow.
And they
That's
went to
their
Fallout. Man,
Oh.
it's Fallout.
I mean, people that kind of know.
But, oh,
I
come
think-
on.
I knew he was gonna
Come
get mad.
on. Don't.
I'm just not a Fallout
Show.
fan. Like, it's great for what it is. It's just.
Oh.
Yeah, the game looks great, but I'm probably never going to play it because I just do not like RPGs.
I think the game looks terrible. I'm gonna play it a lot.
Well,
That's it.
you might actually like it because when I saw it, it reminded me a lot of Mass Effect.
Yeah, kind of. I see that.
So you might get into it.
The shooting mechanics are way better in this
Yeah.
one
Yes.
than they did in 3. So that is the main draw. But I also like a game with a little more direction. Like, it's too open. I felt the same way about Skyrim. Like, it just doesn't push you in the direction that you need to go, and I need that direction in order to play a game. Like, throw me in a
that's why I don't
sandbox
like
with no
RPGs.
actual purpose and just a bunch of little mini games and shit. It's like,
So is
I
that,
don't know
does
what
that
it
mean
is.
you're not going to get No Man's Sky? Because that's literally
yeah, that's.
it's just
I don't think I'm
universe
interested in that game.
sandbox universe. It's-
Yeah.
Well, my thought on that kind of stuff is if you have a game like Skyrim, it's like where there's like a huge open world. It's like just make it like an MMO where you can experience it with other people. You know, like if you have like a direction with storyline, like that's the thing. People put so much time into Skyrim, and it's a great, fantastic game. Like I think I feel weird being like, yeah, I did all this stuff in Skyrim, made my character so powerful, and I get to share it with no one. Like,
Well, if Bethesda took the time to make an MMO, I think it would be good. But
Didn't they make this-
ZeniMax made Elder Scrolls
Oh.
Online, and it's gotten really bad reviews.
I've heard nothing good about it.
I heard the combat is like nothing like Skyrim, and it's.
Well, hold on. If the combat's nothing like Skyrim, that could be great. Because Skyrim's combat was pretty good.
I've heard it's worse. Like,
Really?
yeah, like you log on to an enemy with your bow and arrow. You lock onto him. Log on. Yeah.
Jack in.
Log on to him. This is from a friend that has played it. He literally aimed up and shot and still hit the enemy because it's all RNG.
Yeah.
So it's like, why am I aiming with my bow?
Right.
You don't need to. It just the combat
Dragons
feels
and 99
broken.
Dragons.
One of the worst games of all time.
Wait, what game?
Drake and the 99 Dragons.
It's for the original Xbox, and like, it's just.
It got voted at one point the worst game of all time.
Really?
It's like the guy's running and enemies are over there and he can move your target and his arms just go like this and like shoot wherever he wants.
That's great.
I never heard of that game.
That's
So what
just a
else
reason.
was there?
Dishonored 2 got announced. That looked alright.
Yeah.
Dishonored was a
I
great
still
game.
have yet to play the first one.
Yeah,
It was
I
alright.
never really played the first one, but it looked awesome. Second one looked
It
awesome.
was like
Good on 'em.
Bioshock meets Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, good on.
Which, by the way, where's my Bioshock? Need a new one.
Oh, it's not going to
I
happen.
know.
The studio shut down.
I know.
I mean,
I thought it was-
2K
No.
might make like another one, but it's not going to be made
What was
by
the studio then?
Irrational Games.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But Ken Levine shut it down like right after the game came out. It was just like, yeah, I'm done. I want to go back to making like indie games. So he has like a little 5-person studio now.
I feel like studios get shut down all the time in the video game world. Because it just happens.
That's-
It's been happening a lot
Yeah.
more lately.
I hear about it.
Damn, yeah, I'd like him about it.
Anyway, E3, focus. We can be strong.
We're still talking about video games.
And
Yeah, I just green shirt tangents.
I just assumed we were on a tangent.
Bethesda announced like another
I wasn't really listening.
Team Fortress 2-esque game.
Really?
I forget the name. It's like,
Battlecry.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Battle Sky.
that looked like a game.
Yeah, it looked like Team Fortress with its skin on it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of those coming out.
Does
Yeah.
it? Oh
Yeah.
shoot, Blizzard has a game like that coming out.
Yeah, Overwatch.
Yep.
And they just had their mobile come out. Here's the Storm.
Yep. Oh, that officially get released.
Yeah, like last week or
This has
something.
been like in beta forever. Like,
Yeah, like
anyone,
2 years.
anyone and their mother who wanted a beta key could get one. From what I
Mhm.
understand. It's like,
And there's Drawn to Death that's coming out that's similar to that.
Yeah,
But you only have
that's-
4 people
That's the
so far.
David Jaffe game, right? The dude who made Twisted Metal and God of War.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
I'm pretty sure he's behind that. I didn't really like the art style. Like, it's a unique art style, but everything blends together. It's just white.
Yeah.
Like, it's all white and blue lines. Like, I get that it's supposed to look like a notebook, but that doesn't make it appealing.
notebooks aren't appealing.
Well, the whole premise is it's a kid drawing in class, basically. And, like, you can get power-ups that the kid pokes an enemy and kills them. Like, it's an actual hand in
Like
the
a
game.
realistic hand.
Yeah.
Like, it
Yeah.
looks... Not realistic. Like,
Oh.
it's drawn. Like, it's supposed to all look... whole game is supposed to look like everything's drawn in pen
Okay.
on a notebook. So it's all...
For
Well,
that,
Oh,
does it
black
look
and
cool?
white
Did they get
and
a job of
lines.
it?
Meh.
Kind of. Eh.
A lot of people are really hyped on it, and I don't understand why. I don't think it looks that good. Even, like, if I liked shooters like that, like Team Fortress and stuff, I still don't think it would look good.
Right. That's what I find.
We'll have to wait and see.
I think it's important
Yeah.
for. I mean, they try and sounds like they didn't do a great job of it, or they did okay. People are hyped for it. But I feel like it's important for, especially like shooters and stuff and like MOBAs, to like find an art style that is not like trying to be hyper realistic, because those are the games that age fast.
Yeah.
Like if you look at like Wind Waker, that's a good example. Like that's not a MOBA or anything like that, but it's like the art style is like that game still holds up even though they had an HD remake. Like it's not like it wasn't a massive difference. It just looks nicer.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like those games really age really well. Whereas like old Call of Duty, it's like what is this? Like, it's like blocks. What else you got on that list?
Hold on, let me bring it up. I mean,
Alright, so
Microsoft was the next day.
Yeah, that pretty
They
much summed
did
up
not open with
the
Call of
thought.
Duty for the first time in years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think people are just getting
What
sick
did
of Call
they
of Duty?
open up
Yeah.
with? Because I missed it.
They
What did they open up with?
Sony ended with, or not ended, second to last was Call of Duty Black Ops 3, and
Oh,
they
yeah.
just showed like 10 minutes of gameplay maybe of this guy just kicking ass on multiplayer, sweet guns and stuff, and then it was over.
I think that's all you need to see.
It was yeah.
Because it's like concise. People know what they're. It's not like we
Yeah.
totally changed Call of Duty.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody knows what it's essentially
Yeah.
going to be. It's
And
just
if you
with,
like it-
now it's with wall running.
Right.
You can wall run. You can have mini jetpacks, and that's it.
If you like it, you
It's
like it.
Titanfall without the mechs. essentially.
Yeah.
But Sony did get Microsoft's deal. Sony they're getting all the DLC
Yeah.
first on PlayStation 4, which Microsoft has had that deal once again for years. Like this is Activision clearly jumped ship with Call of Duty. They're
Yeah,
like,
that's
bye, Microsoft.
that's
You
a
guys aren't
real-
doing well."
It was a
That's
very,
what I'm
very slow sinking ship, and they got off of it.
Recore. Recore
Oh,
looked
yeah.
fucking awesome.
I forgot about that game.
It only had a cinematic trailer, but it's made by former members of Retro Studios.
Yeah.
and Keiji Inafune.
Now, I
Yeah.
gotta ask, what did you think was so appealing about it? Because I didn't think it was bad, but like you said, you were super excited for it, and it was like, to me, it was just like, oh, here's a cinematic trailer of like a robot, and she's got there's a dog thing, and like it didn't look bad, but it didn't look like anything like
the talent behind it definitely.
Right, I know you're a huge fan of those games. Yeah.
Plus the fact that like she pulled the orb out of the dog and put it in the mech. Like that's clearly going to be a game mechanic. And I love cinematic trailers that actually show me something about the game.
Yeah.
There are too many out there where it's just like, dude running, and he's running and he shoots a guy, and then it's like, the name of the game. And it's like, Dark Souls 3 is a perfect fucking example.
Yeah.
I didn't need a cinematic trailer for Dark Souls. No one gives a shit about the story.
Right.
Like,
well, actually, hold on.
Yeah,
It's interesting to say. There's no presented story, but a lot of people. I mean, there's like with Dark Souls, there's like people who don't like it because it's really hard. There's people who, or tedious. There's people who have played it and like, oh, that's good game they got through. And there's people who like live in it, like they people with thousands of hours in Dark Souls 2. And the thing is, like, the world has like the story is actually really deep, but they don't tell it to you. You gotta figure it out.
Yeah, the same way Bloodborne was.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
Regardless, I don't need a cinematic trailer for that.
It was a very long cinematic trailer that was just kind of, it was just...
Like, we know what Dark Souls is.
As a Dark Souls
And then
fan,
there was no gameplay.
I thought it was cool. Part of it is if you know the area, like if you can point out landmarks, like it actually had a lot more significance.
Oh, cool.
Like I think it was, if I'm not mistaken, I only watched the trailer once, but I think it was one of the areas in the first Dark Souls, but like either in the future or in the past, but like
That's
it's
cool.
Good. Yeah. So, but
And the enemy at the end, that was like way bigger than I've seen any
the giant
enemy.
thing,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was
guy.
like way bigger.
Although he, like in Dark Souls 2, they had giants.
They had one that big? Like, I know that, like, I mean, I played Bloodborne, so obviously
Right.
they had huge guys, but
I'm
that
trying-
dude looked like
I
way
have
bigger.
to watch it again.
Like, they had giant enemies in the trailer, and then that dude towered over them. So,
Yeah. I'll have to watch it again.
I just want to see him in game and see if he's actually that big.
Right.
Well,
Well, you know what kind of sucks is like, whenever you see an enemy that big in game, it's like, actually Shadow of the Colossus did it like probably the best, but usually it's like, fight their hand while their hand's going, because like you can't just stand there with them like 300 feet above you and get like a good view in the camera angle unless you're like in, like have a ton of mobility. Then it's different.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Like the big dudes in Bloodborne that are like, and I just sit there and swing at their legs 100 times and then they die.
Well, not just that, but I just mean like if something is like like Colossus size, it's like you either fight a part of it.
Okay, yeah, I understand what you're
Yeah,
saying.
or-
Like, they'll swing their fist down and they'll stay there for some.
And then you got like, and then but like rarely is it like here's the ground, here's you, and here's this 200-foot giant, and you gotta just go fight him. Like that usually doesn't.
Or
But
use
regardless-
as platforms,
right.
like Chronos.
Regardless, I still would have rather seen gameplay there. Even if it was just as long, they just showed me something new about the game.
Yeah,
I have heard that you can save wherever you want,
that's interesting.
but
Wait,
it comes
save wherever you want.
like the bonfires, but it comes at a price. You have to drag a body around.
Oh.
You drag that body around and then you drop it wherever you want your respawn point to be. But you're vulnerable while you drag the body around. So that would be a really cool new mechanic.
That is cool. That would be cool. Yeah, actually, I would like that a lot.
Is that just rumored?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, like I think they should be showing a demo at some point. The game's coming out within the next year. It said early 2016. So.
Dude, From Software's been pumping out games.
And I heard Miyazaki's back on this one because he wasn't on number 2.
Right.
But I've also heard that he's doing the Bloodborne DLC. So I don't know.
Maybe
It's all conjecture at this
Why
point.
not to both?
If he can split his time.
Yeah.
I was surprised there was no Bloodborne DLC announcement.
Oh yeah.
I was very happy with the lack of DLC announcements. Like there was enough to like, besides like I don't give a fuck about Trials Fusion or or The Crew. Really glad that you got me so stoked for Far Cry 4 Blood Dragon 2 with like this crazy 80s and bright colors and unicorn, the cat on the unicorn or whatever it was, and crazy stuff coming in. And it was like Trials Fusion. You could use a unicorn, yeah. You could run around in a horse. Like, no, I don't want to be.
Why a gun? Like
Yeah, exactly.
Like Trials Fusion, the ad for it was a cat riding a unicorn that breathed fire, and the cat had a gun.
It's only
And
logical.
But like,
It's
So what do you think
Excite
Far Cry
Bike.
4 Blood Dragon 2? Like that?
Immediately.
it's Excite Bike.
yeah, but still, like, why? Like, I don't get
Why?
the gun.
Yeah, exactly. Why the unicorn? It's bikes. It's dirt bikes.
They were clearly just trying to capitalize on
Yeah.
what they did with Far Cry 3, and I don't think it's gonna work.
Yeah, and the Crew's
that
DLC
comes
was
off
like
as really gimmicky.
right before.
Yeah,
this
like-
was not.
Far Cry 3's Blood Dragon or whatever was very unique. Like, people were like, what the fuck is this? It's all
Who's the
80s.
guy that's sitting at there and he sees the Trials Fusion like, oh my god, I'm so excited for this! You could have just announced it online and it would have had the same effect.
Yeah.
Instead of wasting 5 minutes of my time.
You all watched the cinematic trailer for 7, right? We only talked. We didn't really cover it.
7?
Final Fantasy 7. I mean.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
It's
like
like the movie.
Dude, it looks because
What is 7?
The thing is, I came into the very end of that conference.
Oh,
no,
really?
no, that's not how it happened. I saw an article where it was like, because I missed the actual conference, where it was like Final Fantasy 7 HD remake, and it's like, you know, are they just gonna like put it in high res and be like, here's your shit, like, you know, or like, are they gonna remake it like modern? And dude, it looks so nice.
Yeah,
it looked really
like
nice.
well, I was unsure. They were giving the whole voiceover. By the way, that voiceover was fucking perfect. Like talking about how these people are coming back. Like it's obviously dialogue from the game, but it fits so perfectly for the trailer about them coming back and starting over and all that shit. And then I never even played 7, but I listened to Final Fantasy music
that was
enough.
like one of the only ones I played. I'm so excited for this.
This would be awesome.
Yeah.
But like the way the music kicks in, it's like. I was like, that's the music! It is! They're doing it!
It's
Well, I saw it leaked a few weeks ago, and somebody leaked that it is probably being announced at E3, so I was...
dude, that's big.
Yeah, that's probably...
Yeah.
I mean, one of the biggest things of the entire E3.
Did you?
for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. I would say the biggest thing like we talked about.
Like, you wouldn't think that a remake would be...
Right, but that's like
The top,
that's like
yeah.
the remake.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
It's like
That's
like I played
that's exactly
I played
it.
Final Fantasy 9, I played Final Fantasy 10. I was going to play 7, but by the time I got to play it, or like I was able to play it, it's like the graphics were so, you know, because PlayStation graphics do not age well. With some exceptions. Actually, Crash doesn't do that bad. He's better than most. But like, you know, Final Fantasy 7 looks like shit now. It looks terrible. So like I was basically waiting for them to remake it. Now I'll build it.
Yeah,
There was a million people waiting for them to remake it, and this is just finally it.
I never played it either. Same reason, the graphics. Because I played 8 and then I played 10, and I was like, I played 8 on
played a
PC,
demo.
so there was no chance of like
But I wanted
playing
to play
7.
it.
Well, I mean, I guess 7 is probably out on PC too, but whatever. I never played 7, and
Yeah.
now I couldn't go back because of how bad the graphics were.
Dude,
So I'm
but-
very excited.
Dude, it's gonna be great. You see Kingdom Hearts? You guys play Kingdom Hearts at all?
I did.
I mean, I
What
just
is
played
Kingdom
Kingdom Hearts,
Hearts?
but...
Well,
What is
we've
Kingdom
all
Hearts?
forgotten
What is
by
that?
now, but it's this
Is that
game.
it's
And they had Kingdom
Mouse
Hearts 1.
character?
They had Kingdom Hearts 1, and they had like a Game Boy, you know, in between. They had Kingdom Hearts 2, and then they had like 17 mobile games and like and just like, you know, 6 movies about it.
6 movies?
All that added to the story. So if you didn't play those games, you're pretty fucked.
No, they did add to the story. And I played
Really?
about half of them.
Birth by Sleep and Dream Drop Distance both have crucial story
On
elements.
the bright side though, they put a ton of on YouTube. There's just like a ton of like, here's what you missed.
Yeah. Like Dream Drop Distance is technically Kingdom Hearts 3. It picks up right where 2 leaves off,
Oh, alright.
and is like it is a full game.
I actually haven't played.
You haven't played it yet?
I have it. Yeah, I haven't played it.
That's so
Um,
good. Well, I don't know if it's
I-
good, but I played the demo. I played the demo when I had my
The
2DS.
combat's cool.
Yeah, like you could like fucking. But yeah, I couldn't believe how much story was in it when I watched like videos online and shit. I'm like, I'm really glad I watched this because I wouldn't have
Does it make-
any idea what was going on in 3 if I didn't.
Right. It's dude, 3 looks great though. It's like they really got like
Yeah.
they captured like it doesn't look realistic, but it looks like perfect for like the style. Dude, do you see like the Tangled world when he was fighting the Heartless?
When he jumped off the cliff.
Wait, what happened there?
Telling Rich in the car, the thing that got me for Kingdom Hearts 3 is that it's in the Tangled world, he's fighting the things, and he jumps off a cliff, and the draw distance is forever.
Oh, really?
Like,
Okay.
the world just looks huge, and I was like, oh my god.
I didn't recognize that, but what I recognize is a smaller detail is he used like a spell, it's like a wind spell or something, like the wind around him like is like a damaging spell. But then the grass under him like all got like turned and matted in that direction too.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. I was like, oh, okay, sweet.
Hold
and
on.
And I tried to
Okay.
watch
Thank you,
All right.
2015 graphics.
Alright,
Being able
hold
to do
on,
these little
hold on,
things.
hold on.
Jesus.
Star Wars World?
It's possible.
Marvel Worlds.
Oh, yeah.
Star Wars and Marvel are.
I would be down. I mean, nothing.
Marvel's been part of
nothing's
Disney
gonna
or
seem-
owned by Disney for
Yeah.
fucking
Those
Like
Since-
4 or 5 years now.
a
Yeah.
while.
Those
yeah.
will both fit better than the Captain Jack Sparrow world. Like that one, like that. I liked that world, but it was like it just felt weird. You know, I like it.
And Pixar Worlds.
Yeah. Well, they have Tangled, I think.
Tangled isn't Pixar.
No,
Yeah.
Tangled's
It's just,
Oh, it's not?
it's
Yeah,
just
Tangled's
Disney
Disney.
Animation Studios.
Oh.
Because they moved on to 3D. They're not doing 2D movies anymore. So like they basically look like Pixar movies.
Oh, okay.
Like Wreck-It Ralph wasn't Pixar.
I knew that.
Bolt
Frozen.
wasn't Pixar. Frozen wasn't
I
Pixar.
didn't know Bolt was
And Big Hero 6 was not Pixar.
Wait, Frozen was not Pixar?
Correct.
No.
What is Pixar? That
Bolt wasn't Pixar.
No.
No.
Those were that. I'm pretty sure Bolt was the first like 3D Disney movie that they did.
Oh, okay.
I
Miley
think
Cyrus
it's
and
actually
John
Chicken
Travolta.
Little, but
Never
Wait,
saw
no
Bolt.
one.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
No
about
one
Chicken
remembers
Little.
Chicken Little because no one wants to remember
Who?
Chicken Little.
What did you ask, Phil?
I asked a question, and it was what I'm about to say right now.
What did Pixar do recently?
Oh yeah, what was the last thing Pixar did?
They have Inside Out coming out in like
Yeah.
a week.
yeah.
Monsters University.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
That was their last one.
I'm pretty sure.
And before that was Toy Story 3.
No. Before that was. Well, yeah.
Cars 2. Unfortunately.
They've been doing a lot of sequels. Was that not good?
Yeah.
Brave came out after Cars 2.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Brave.
I completely
But-
forgot about Brave.
Did Brave come out after Toy Story 3 or before Toy Story 3?
It seems like Disney. It seems like
They-
Pixar isn't like the Disney animation
I
studios.
want to say
the same level as Pixar
after,
now.
but
Like Frozen was huge.
They all blend now.
yeah.
I mean,
Well, I'd say Disney was always on the same level as Pixar. They just
True.
kind of dipped in the late 90s.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they had Lion King and Aladdin in the early 90s, and that's that shit.
Those were
That's shit.
But back to Kingdom Hearts.
yes.
Disney Infinity. I was listening to a Game Informer
Oh, yeah.
podcast, and this dude was it was like a lightning round. The guy was just asking a bunch of questions, and he had to answer yes, no, or possibly. And they said Kingdom Hearts Disney Infinity figures,
Oh,
and
that'd
he
be
said
cool.
possibly.
Nice.
Whoa.
That'd be cool. Well, I mean, all
I
the
doubt
original.
Yeah, I doubt we'd get any
characters
like
are-
Final Fantasy
like-
characters, but we could still get Sora, Riku, Kairi,
yeah.
Roxas.
Is it?
That'd be sweet.
That'd be an interesting gray area because I feel. I mean, I'm sure it would work, but I think those guys are owned by Square Enix.
No. All the original Kingdom Hearts characters are Disney property.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Cool, that's cool. I got it.
That's
That's it.
No, that's. I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
Oh.
You might like this.
My turn.
The Disney Infinity Star Wars stuff.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm fucking stoked.
Yeah.
My kids already have the game. Like,
Yeah.
I've got tons of figures, and I'm mad about Boba Fett. Really mad about Boba Fett.
Because
He's only in the starter pack, and I already have a base, so I don't need to buy a new starter pack.
Oh, what are you
But
gonna
you
do?
could for
And
Boba
And it's
Fett.
like $120.
Whoa!
he'll come out later on.
I remember I got the starter pack for
Wow.
$70 on sale. So
Dang. That's
He'll-
expensive.
Yeah, he'll come out later on.
Well, those.
the game is $60 by itself. Each figure is $15. So there's,
$15.
I think it's like $13.
Yeah.
Dude, the
Three
Skylanders,
is the base and the
Yeah.
game. So I mean,
Yeah.
the Skylanders, Disney Infinity, and even Amiibo are
So
like,
much
they're just
bank.
like they're just like money hemorrhaging devices.
Yeah.
Like they just, I mean,
how
they're
about
smart.
the fucking amiibo functionality with Skylanders?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That part, you know, when you're talking about like,
I don't pay attention to Skylanders.
I never played it,
But they announced that the Donkey Kong and Bowser amiibo would be functional with the new Skylanders.
the guy was saying like, oh, you know, like
What?
wanted to
It's
use-
just run around with Donkey Kong. Oh hell
I mean,
yeah.
the new Skylanders is all about cars, so like they're both in cars or something.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So
Yeah, I don't
Okay,
know.
they- no, they-
Like I said, I
kinda
listened
dumb.
They,
to the
Yeah.
there
Nintendo
was footage
conference.
of them running around on foot though.
What was it?
While we're still on Nintendo, I want to make sure we get it, dude.
Still, anyways,
I
fuck
don't know if this was
Skylanders.
even technically E3, but same area. Dude, the Smash Bros. They did such a good job with that.
I still say that's E3.
Yeah, I would say.
Like if it's the day before E3.
Right.
The only reason they did that little Smash Direct was so that they didn't have to talk about Smash
Right.
in their 45-minute presentation, which was still light.
It
in my
was
opinion.
awesome.
But-
because like,
How mad do you think he was that they were leaked like the day before the direct.
I feel bad for Sakurai because he puts so much time in. He's clearly puts a lot of time in, and like I feel like all he wants to do is surprise his fans, and he was like so close this time. It's just like, nope.
People were like, sound files, there's sound files. I was going through the game files and I found them.
Like, the trailers for them were leaked like the day
were they?
before. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was the trailer.
Like the full trailers.
I heard
Yeah,
you told me it was
I
the
knew that.
sound
I
bites.
shared it on Facebook. I don't know why. I was like, oh, really?
They did such a good job though. Like I did talk about this, but we talked about this a little before. But Ryu plays like a Street Fighter character. Like, he feels just like one. They did a great job. And Roy, he's got like a he's basically like
He's been Luigi-fied.
yeah, basically. Where like his physics are totally different. He's like actually I think he's just better than Marth at this point.
Nice.
I'm excited for him. I like Roy.
Yeah, he's a lot. I like him a lot more than I like Marth already.
Yeah.
I played him a little bit. And then Lucas is known. That's cool. Lucas is good.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
it's just
coincidence that they released Ryu and announced Street Fighter V.
Well, they announced Street Fighter V last year.
The Rise Up. Well, they announced the. What was it that they showed?
Yeah, Street Fighter
Fighter
5.
You would be a perfect Street
I think
Fighter
they
character.
showed like new Street Fighter characters.
Mega Man?
No,
Oh, that's
Captain
right.
Falcon.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
That would be cool.
That would be awesome.
Oh yeah.
But Street Fighter V is exclusive to PS4 because
Never mind.
Sony's helping him make it.
Okay.
Oh really? That
Yeah.
I did not know.
Yeah.
That kind of
And like
chance.
people were like, "Don't worry, Street Fighter V Ultra Edition will come to the other consoles." And then Capcom was like, "No, Street Fighter V is never coming to any console but the PS4." Period.
No,
Insane.
Cool.
They say consoles. Is it coming to PC too?
No.
Or okay, so it is just
Yeah, like it is.
PS4 exclusive.
Sony is making the game.
Alright,
Like they are. I don't know if they're making it, but they're helping fund it.
Yeah,
So
they're
like it's part
publishing
of their property.
Did you guys see Star Fox?
No, we were at work.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right.
I did.
I mean,
I saw the. I
He
saw,
listened to it, and I was told about
It
it.
I saw Chicken Arwen.
it looks yeah. That's funny. I mean, I'm not against it. I'm just like it's odd.
Yeah, because like,
There's a lot of
could-
transformations.
yeah, no.
So what's the premise? Just
It's
more Star Fox?
It's a reimagining of Star Fox 64.
Okay.
sounds like.
Really?
So, yeah. So it's like it's not like the same. It's not like it's not like a prequel or sequel. It's just kind of like here's a Star Fox game.
Yeah, it's essentially what Ratchet and Clank is going to be.
Yeah.
Which is a reimagining of the
Star
first game.
Fox.
Yeah.
Right.
Space
It's
Battle,
called
whatever
Star
that
Fox
one was.
Zero.
What was that one?
Yeah, but he said the only reason it's called Star Fox Zero, he's like, I really like the kanji for the number 0, so, and this is a reimagining of Star Fox 64, so we figured we'd just throw it in there. Like, he literally says that.
Wait, who said that? The director?
I
didn't
what's
catch
his
that.
face?
Richard?
Miyamoto, I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
Miyamoto, okay.
Yeah.
Miyamoto?
I mean, I'm sure it was translated, but
Yeah. That's
yeah, like he says he liked the kanji
Hey.
for the number 0.
So-
That's as good a reason as any.
and like it fit into the logo well because of Fox's tail or something like that. I don't remember the exact quote,
So
but
this is the second reimagining of the first Star Fox game. Then.
wow, it was 64 reimagining
Yeah,
of 1.
it was.
Yeah. But I think 64 is taken as canon over the first one.
Well, yeah.
He also
It's the
said that
same thing.
he's including elements from Star Fox 2 because that game never got released.
Oh, that's cool.
That's like where the transformations come from. or
I'm just
something
I'm
like that.
excited to have like a HD Star Fox. Like that's all.
Yeah,
That's
that's what
I'm
I was saying to
satisfied.
Tyler. Like I'm just all these games are coming out for Nintendo, and they're all HD now. It's all the games we love just in HD is going to be
that's all I
so
need.
good.
It's the thing. It's like well, Mario Kart being in HD made a huge
Oh,
difference.
yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
It made it like the best Mario Kart I've ever played
Yeah.
because it's just everything is so smooth.
Yeah. You can see like if you split screen, you can like see yourself.
Yeah,
now.
exactly.
I got 2 predictions right.
What's that?
Final Fantasy VII and The Last Guardian.
Last Guardian.
Last Guardian.
How'd you think that? What do you think about that?
Looks
Nah.
like a game. I wasn't a fan of Ico or Shadow Colossus, so I don't really
Nope.
care, but it's still cool that they like came out with it.
I was a fan of Ico and Shadow of the Colossus, and I'm stoked for this.
This is speculation.
What?
I'm sorry.
Okay, can somebody please
Okay.
explain to me first like what exactly it is? Is it just an adventure game, or you just have that? It's
They were all
like
different.
like a puzzle adventure.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Okay.
It's a puzzle adventure where you have your
Because like
friend
you
is
obviously are like
giant
this kid, and
creature.
I
thing.
did not like the gameplay they used was just so bad. Like he was trying to run around like a pole or something, and the kid's like running and like waves his arms when he runs. He's like,
I thought the gameplay was pretty weak.
But it was
Those
like
games seem to
very
be about atmosphere.
kind of like
Yeah.
stuck on things, and it was like trying to run around this thing. And it
I
was
just
Can I say that I think that thing is a puppy?
yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
It's
And
definitely
it's gonna grow. Like it's got little nubs for horns and shit.
And tiny
I bet it
wings.
looks very, very different by the end of the game.
dude. I
Also, it acts like a puppy.
no.
yeah.
This is speculation.
That I thought of too.
Sorry,
I was wondering if it was
but,
going to grow.
Dude, that thing at the end of the game, that is not going to survive the end of the game.
You don't think
I
so?
do not think so.
Yeah, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
I'm interested
And
to
we're
see-
going to love it, we're going to get
Yeah,
attached, we're going to be like, this
yeah.
is great, and then it's going to die, and we're going to be sad.
I'm interested to see if there's combat elements because, like,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Shadow of Colossus was only combat. Like,
Right.
you ran
And-
around a completely empty world and found it.
And,
It's. Have you ever seen Shadow of the Colossus?
Nope.
It's Titan Souls in 3D.
Okay.
For the PS2. You got these giant ass bosses that you literally have to like climb and shit to take them down.
Oh, alright.
But the concept is just run around these empty fields, find the bosses, and beat them.
Okay.
Is that
and there's
available?
combat in Ico too.
Yeah, I haven't played Ico. I've only seen like a little bit of it. I know you escort like a little girl around.
Yeah, that's the only downside.
Yeah.
She is fucking annoying.
Is she like a Resident Evil 4 level?
Like Ashley and
No,
everything from
you have to do everything for her.
Yeah, it's basically the same.
See, Ashley, it was nice when you could get the Ashley in the night suit, the suit
I
over
never
there.
did that, but I heard about it.
Yeah,
It's like they couldn't lift her.
Yeah, and you couldn't lift her, but also you could just shoot her a bunch and she wouldn't die. And you was like, shut up! And you just- no,
But she can't. I can't take it.
One game I need to talk about:
Sad.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yes.
I did not.
You didn't? Oh my god! It's like, it is my game of show so far.
Really?
Yeah. Like, it's Guerrilla's new game, the guys that make Killzone.
What's it like?
Third-person action RPG set in the future where, like, tribes of people, like, the robots took over, destroyed everything. Now we are way past that where nature is taken back over, and there's tribes of people wandering around. You play as, like, this main chick. She's got, like, a composite bow and shit, even though she, like, looks like a Native American type chick. She actually looks a lot like Ygritte from Game of Thrones. And she's like looking over like the fields and everything. Robot dinosaurs start walking.
oh
through,
yeah,
and
like
she has to hug
giant
Yeah.
robot dinosaurs.
and like she like hides in like the fucking bushes and shit. She jumps out, executes one.
Dude.
She's like, "Sorry, little one," and like
Does she do like the what's it called? What was the movie Avatar? Where it's like, your soul go back to Iwa, but your body stay with me.
kind of like not exactly like that, but she basically treated it like it was a living creature.
Yeah.
And then this huge ass one comes out. She just starts fucking shooting it with bows, and she's like, "Oh shit!" She fucking runs up to it
Wait,
and
so if
slides
it's
underneath.
a robot, are her both?
There-
She switches to an electric arrow,
Oh.
slides underneath
Yeah.
it, fucking shoots it in a weak point. It goes down. She starts shooting a bunch more. A big cannon falls off
So,
of it.
yeah,
she picks the
she
cannon
shoots-
up and
it was explosive arrows, so she
Now I
took,
gotta ask, is
Like-
she gonna eat it? Like, what's the point?
yeah, I don't know.
I think they salvaged the technology and scrap metal from it because that's what it looked like the weapons were made of.
Yeah.
It wasn't just
That's true.
standard arrows. They were like,
Yeah, they had like big
Same-
like slugs at the end.
Yeah.
yeah, the fact that she was using electric and explosive arrows.
So
and,
they hunt dinosaurs so they can make
Robot
arrows.
Robot
dinosaurs.
dinosaurs.
Right. Interesting. So
But
yeah,
it's like, and I was so glad they showed gameplay. Like
Yes.
it starts with a cinematic
Yeah.
trailer, and then the camera zooms out, and nothing changes, and they go right into gameplay.
I
And
gotta watch that.
Like Killzone is known for its amazing graphics.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all over this game.
I am-
It looks so good.
I am all for like you and then giant enemies. Like
Yeah.
X. Was you
Yeah,
do you play
yeah.
Chronicles
There was
X?
new stuff shown. I didn't see it.
It was just it was like a gameplay trailer. I think that's all.
More of the same.
It looked great.
what they
Yeah,
showed?
yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
Dreams was shown, and I'm intrigued by that.
meh.
What's
I
it?
mean, it's a cool concept, but
Yeah.
it's nothing I'd play.
Yeah, I would never.
I'm giving it a try. I'll
Yeah,
give it a
Dreams.
try.
I watched that one. I know what you guys are talking about.
No, he didn't.
What's
It's Me and Molecule's new game. It's a
You guys make
creation
Little Big
simulator.
Planet.
It's a creation
Oh, okay,
simulator,
right.
basically.
Yeah.
You can make
You
dream segments, movies, games.
Like, they
set up,
started it
and
out-
you're sculpting.
paint it. Like
Yeah.
they treated it like it was a flat painting, and then they were like, "Oh, look at us do this." And I have no idea how they did it because they like painted it like it was a painting, and they were like, "Look, it's 3D," and moved it.
Well,
I was like, "But that was flat. How did it know? How did it know what was supposed to move where?" Like,
that's cool.
but it looks
Yeah.
like if you could master that system, it looks like it'll be really creative.
Yeah. For people who have some kind of creative outlet, but I don't have it.
Similar.
I can't draw a circle.
Not similar, but kind of I had the same idea. The Mario Maker looks awesome.
Dude,
Yeah.
Super Mario Maker.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Sure.
Super
It
Mario
got
Maker.
renamed.
Super duper
Because-
Mario Maker.
Super makes it better than it was before.
Well,
Because before it was just Mario.
honestly,
Now
I feel
it's
like
Super Mario.
I think it was a good change because like he's known like Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario World, Super Mario Galaxy. It's all Super Mario.
Yeah.
If they just left it off it would have felt vacant.
You know, I'm just surprised they didn't put new.
The new
On the
Super
title.
Mario Maker.
Yeah.
New Super Mario Maker Wii U for 3DS.
I told Dan that I thought now that they have the new 3DS out that they might come out with because they had Super Mario 3D Land and Super Mario 3D World. That I wouldn't be surprised if they came out with new Super Mario 3D Land for the new 3DS.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, like they're just so bad at naming stuff.
That's okay. I mean, that's all those games are just like here's another Mario game using the known formula. Go enjoy it. Like it's not they're not.
It's just
It's
a Mario game.
it's a known quantity. It's not like I hope this is good. It's just like I know what this is.
Did you see For Honor?
Oh yeah, that looked
That's like-
very cool.
It's like
No.
right up his alley.
That's true.
It's huge armies fighting each other, kind of like a
It's
Dynasty
essentially,
Warriors game.
almost looks like Dynasty Warriors, but it's like samurai against Vikings against
Knights.
knights. Yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
And you
I missed that.
the gameplay showed the gameplay was cool because they were like sitting there fighting enemies, and you they came across each other like, and then they just ran off and started fighting each other. But when you like engage with another person playing as like I guess what you call them heroes.
Yeah, like
Type-
it was
hero
army
type
versus army,
characters.
but each team had like 4 hero units, kind of like a MOBA, like how they have mobs, but like way different.
Yeah.
like very different.
And then it turned into like a slow kind of just like the fighting style was they had like both had swords, so it was very defensive. I don't know. It was interesting.
The way it
To
looked,
pull from like the Dynasty Warriors type to like just
large
one-on-one.
scale stuff.
the way it looked is like these two guys squared up to each other, and then he was using the stick, he was using the left stick to position himself, and the right stick to position where his sword was. And then he would pull the triggers to swing. So depending on where you had your sword, that's how you would swing. And you need to pay attention to where the other guy has his sword to try and get around his sword so that you don't clash. It looked like very realistic sword combat, and it looks fucking sweet.
And if it works in like the hack and slash, if you're in the middle of a crowd of people, it'll be hopefully smoother than than just like turning enemy and then next this enemy and then hook behind you. Just kind of like a lock on. You're more just like kind of just
Swinging and shit.
Yeah.
Whose conference was it?
Ubisoft. It was like, you know how Ubisoft comes out with like a surprise at the end of every conference?
Sure.
They were like, well, we
that
brought
was
a
like the
surprise
second-
right at the beginning.
The second thing.
Yeah, they said, like, we decided not to save our surprise for the end, and they show it. And then they showed, like, Ghost Recon at the end, a new Ghost Recon game, and it's like, it looks alright, but it's an open world Ubisoft game. And
Anything about the Division?
Yeah,
They
there was
showed
lots of
gameplay.
stuff.
The gameplay was really good. I very enjoyed the gameplay. Very enjoyed.
I very enjoy
Gameplay.
gameplay.
I saw gameplay. I,
saw
enjoyed
it,
gameplay.
Very like.
They showed gameplay.
Sorry.
we got about 2 minutes left.
What else was there?
That's what I mean, is there anything else on my list? I mean, there was
Star Wars Battlefront. Can we talk about that real quick?
Star Wars Battlefront.
Amazing. I played it so much when I was younger.
Do you think
Yeah.
now people were kind of negative about this one going into it? Do you think that this kind of swayed their?
I mean, if the gameplay didn't, then it's I know him. He just the single player element that they don't have because it's literally just it's Star Wars Battlefront. It's just multiplayer. That might turn people away, such as him. But at the same time, like, I mean, I think of anybody that's fans of Star Wars or is gonna try it and probably love it because I love just the gameplay itself was so smooth, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. The lighting, the explosions, every character model that was computer player that was running at you, just everything looked so well done. It was just exactly the same, exactly what I expected, just beautiful.
Is there a
looking.
release date on that?
November 10th?
No, that was
Oh no,
Fallout.
you're right.
Fallout and Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
Like, Tomb Raider needs to get the fuck away from that date. That I guarantee you.
Look,
that
we gotta
game
push it
gets
back.
delayed.
Yeah.
No, what was Battlefront's?
It was November, but I think it was close to the end. Like,
Okay.
the release date for Battlefront, I think, got announced like earlier. I don't think it was yesterday.
I think if you have a big game like Fallout 4 coming out, you want to try to get before it because I know like if there's like a big game I'm excited for, like the week.
Oh yeah,
the
you want to
before,
buy,
I'll be
buy
like,
it before
I'll
fall.
be like, I need to play something.
Yeah.
Well, I think Call of Duty, Halo, and Battlefront are the only 3 games that don't need to get away from Fallout.
Yeah.
Right.
But like, any other game that's in that area is gonna get delayed.
Yeah.
Which is funny because like everyone was like, oh, it's a good thing that Uncharted and Tomb Raider aren't coming out at the same time.
Because they'll cannibalize each other.
Yeah, and now I bet Tomb Raider is gonna get pushed into the same window as Uncharted.
Yeah.
But Tomb Raider is an Xbox exclusive for now, so.
So I guess they'll give
So
it-
yeah, I don't care until it comes out for PlayStation 4.
Well, I'm getting an Xbox by the fall because I gotta get it for Rock Band.
Yeah, I thought about getting an Xbox for
Eventually.
yeah, maybe. The backwards compatibility, it made me so. I sold my 360 and all my games like a month ago, and then they were like, "Whoa, backwards compatibility!" Like, that's why I got rid of them. Because I'm like, I'm never gonna pick up my 360 and play this again. But if I had one, I probably would.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for joining us for our E3 discussion. Next week we'll be back with something new. Who knows? We'll decide.
We missed some things, but nothing important.
We didn't miss anything super important.
Yeah, if we missed anything, we'll talk about it next week.
Yeah. If we missed anything,
Yeah.
we'll talk about it next week.
Sure.
Well,
Whatever.
Star Ocean looks good.